Today, we're going to take some time to rest and relax amongst the trees down near the river. This is your time to let your imagination take you on a journey. This place you imagine might remind you of a place you've been to before, or it might be completely new. Let the sounds wash over you. Find a comfortable way to sit or lie down. If you'd like to, gently close your eyes and let your arms relax by your side. Now, let's begin. Start by taking a slow, deep breath in and out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Imagine it is a bright, sunny day. The sun is beaming down on your face. Feel its warmth. You are standing in a wooded area amongst beautiful tall gum trees. Feel your feet planted firmly on the ground. Take a deep breath in and imagine that your feet have roots, just like a tree. Breathe out and imagine those roots travelling down deep into the soil from the soles of your feet. You are just like a tree, holding the soil together with your strong roots. Breathe in and slowly out, and start to look around you. There's a light wind blowing. Perhaps you look up and you can see the grey-green gum leaves shimmering in the breeze. Maybe it's been raining. Can you smell the damp soil? Or can you see little drops of water glistening on the leaves? Look through the trees. Is that a fence in the distance? What could it be for? Perhaps you can see cows on the other side. Can you see any birds? Do you recognize them from their call? How would you describe the colours around you? Is the sky bright blue? Can you see any clouds? Are they fluffy and white? Or are there grey clouds around? Now look down at your feet. Are you standing on dirt or grass? What colour are the leaves on the ground? Look up ahead of you. Is that a mark in the dirt? Could it be the tracks of a wombat or a kangaroo? Perhaps you can hear the thump of a kangaroo in the distance, hopping away. Can you see the bottlebrush tree with its bright red flowers? Bees are hovering all over the tree, looking for nectar. Do you recognize that bird call? Look up. It's hanging upside down from a flowering gum, drinking its nectar. Its feathers are emerald green with a bright red face. Now, hear the sound of the river flowing in the distance. Let's walk downhill towards it, treading lightly and gently amongst the shrubs and grasses. Perhaps you can see a hole in the dirt. Could it be a burrow for a wombat or an echidna? Notice the trees around you as you walk down the slope. Perhaps you can see more short shrubs, bushes and grasses. Hear the river flowing. Is it fast flowing? Or does it sound slow and gentle? As you walk, is the ground uneven or flat? Are there many rocks to go around? Perhaps a fallen tree branch to step over. You come to a small clearing at the riverside. The water flows over rocks and pebbles. Is the water clear or murky? Look along the riverbank. Can you see some long spindly grasses or bushes with strappy leaves? If you reach out to touch one, is it smooth or rough? You might see some big river red gums leaning over the water, providing shade, keeping it cool for the animals. Is the river's edge pebbly or muddy? Perhaps you take off your shoes and put your feet in the water. Or maybe you just feel the cool of the water on your hands. Look across to a log on the river's edge. Can you see something move? A water dragon, so still, sunning itself. Then perhaps it slinks into the water. Look down to the surface of the water. Reach out and turn over a small rock. What's underneath? Can you see some water bugs hiding under there? Further up the riverbank, there's a rocky beach where turtles lay their eggs. Can you see any turtles? Is that a frog croaking? Maybe you can see it hiding under some grasses. What colour is it? Perhaps the sun is now starting to go down, casting long shadows across the river. Notice the light and colour changing as the afternoon goes on. Now let's start to leave the river, quietly and gently, just the way we found it. Let's walk back up, across the pebbly riverbank, over the rocks and fallen logs, following the trail we took to get here with a gentle step. As you walk further up the slope, think about this special place and all the birds and animals you can see and hear. Think about all the colours you've seen and how they change with the light as the day passes. And think about the Aboriginal people who have cared for this land for thousands of years. Take another slow, deep breath. Can you smell the wattle? or the red and yellow flowers of the grevillea bush? Can you see a lorikeet feasting on its nectar? Imagine the roots of the trees around you, extending all the way down to and along the riverbank, reaching deeply into the soil, holding it together, looking after the river. Imagine how all the plants, insects and animals that live here help to make this place the healthy ecosystem that it is. Think about how you've enjoyed your time in this peaceful, special place. Breathe that feeling in through your nose and slowly breathe out. Notice that sense of calm through your whole body. When you hear the bell, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, open your eyes gently, and come back to where you are now.